Hello and welcome. I'm Gabriella Madrigal, your host for Inside Riverside. Today, we're excited to learn about a collaboration that's made a huge donation for our youth recently. We'll also spotlight some results from a recent city survey and highlight the latest scoop in local sports. Lastly, we'll take an eye-opening look at a day in the life of a city solid waste operator. So buckle up for another episode of Inside Riverside, starting right now. Last Saturday at Longfellow Elementary School, the community came together in a heartwarming act of generosity, providing over 100 fourth graders with brand new bicycles and helmets. The city partnered with many community groups to host this event. The occasion featured a bike safety demonstration and a fun-filled bicycle rodeo, providing practical training for students. City officials and community leaders praised the initiative as a perfect kickoff to summer, highlighting the importance of bikes for both fun, exercise, and a convenient transportation method to school. A recent survey shows Riverside is getting rave reviews from its residents. A solid 68% rate their quality of life highly, and 72% plan to stay for the next 5 years. The city's efforts to tackle homelessness and enhance road infrastructure are paying off. And it's no surprise that 69% of respondents would recommend Riverside as a top place to live. Thanks to these proactive initiatives, Riverside is meeting and surpassing the expectations of its citizens, ensuring it continues to be a standout place to call home. Once again, we are excited to have our Riverside sports expert, Pep Fernandez, back with us to cover the latest in local sports. He's got all the insider updates and highlights you need to keep up to date. All right, Pep, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Gabriella. It's championship time on the softball diamond. We've got two teams from the city of Riverside playing for CIF Southern Section titles in Division 3. The King Wolves will take on the Etiwanda Eagles on Saturday at 4 p.m. at Deanna Manning Stadium in Irvine for the championship. That's D3. In Division 4, we have JW North taking on Paraclete for the Division 4 championship. The Huskies won the Division 6 title last year, and now they are back in the finals. Here's head coach Ernie Tamayo.
It is awesome. We had a young team last year winning the championship, and we knew that if we could put it all together, we had the possibility to come back. It hasn't been easy. It's been very trying, but it feels good to be back to have opportunity to win another championship. We want to continue our success. So winning it last year, I said we must not be content. We must want more. We must stay hungry for another title. And honestly, it felt good to win the first one last year in the program's history, but we are hungry for some more, for sure.
Best of luck to the Wolves and the Huskies. And we're wrapping up the high school swimming season with this Riverside Poly at the CIF State Meet. It was a great meet for Ava DeAnda, just a sophomore, but a multi-CIF state champion. She won the 100-meter freestyle state title last year. Well, she followed up this season winning the 100 again, plus the 200-meter freestyle, and she helped two of the Poly relay teams finish in 14th place at the CIF State Meet. Stay tuned for more on the Poly swim team on a future Inside Riverside. And as the high school sports season comes to a close, we're sending off the seniors to the next level. Many high school athletes here in the city of Riverside signing college scholarships. Let's first take you out to Riverside Poly High School, and they had a bunch of athletes signing scholarships. Miranda De Nava leading the way, going to Cal softball. Karina James taking her talents to Central Florida. Tegan Moreno going to Friends University in Wichita, Kansas, also for softball. We also had Madeline Cortez going to Concordia University in Irvine, and Madeline Webb, Fairleigh Dickinson for softball as well. Congratulations, ladies. We also had two boys volleyball players that reached the CIF finals this year. Austin Charette and Keen Jamison, both going to Fullerton College. We had a couple athletes staying close to home here in Riverside. Rafa Martinez, the water polo star for Poly, he will go to CBU. Meanwhile, Sophia Luna, the golf star, will play at UC Riverside. We also had Michelle Padilla going to Westcliff University for boys lacrosse, Isaiah Flores, Pacific Union College soccer, Diego Garcia for Bethesda University baseball, and Austin Woolfolk for San Bernardino Valley College basketball. Congratulations to all the Bears. Now let's head over to Arlington High School, where the Lions also had a number of high school athletes signing scholarships, and leading the way, Javier Hernandez taking his talents to the North Carolina Tar Heels. He's joined by Jacob Edgar going to Dominican University, Jacob Arellano, Cal State San Marcos, Hector Ramirez, Cal State Dominguez Hills. We also had a girls soccer player, Yasmina Guerrero. She's going to stay right here in Riverside and play for La Sierra University. We had one football player, Mario Palagi. He's going to Pomona Pitzer, and Chloe Stanley going to Cal Poly Pomona for dance. And finally, Josiah Palomino taking his talents to the Nevada Wolfpack for baseball. What an awesome moment for these athletes and their families to get those scholarships. Gabriella, back to you.
Most people know of the large motorized trash trucks that come around town on your scheduled pickups. However, there's also a manual crew that gathers trash in places where it's difficult for the larger trucks to maneuver through. We recently spent a day in the life of one such crew member and learned how he takes pride in helping keep our city clean.
If I'm just being 100% honest, it's a beautiful thing to be able to just come in and say, well, I was born and raised here and I get to help you now. I just wanted a job where I could feel like I somewhat make a difference and actually can be an asset to my community. Hello, my name is Andrew Gonzalez and I'm currently working for the City of Riverside in the Solid Waste Department. I've been here for 5 years and loving it. Currently on our day, we run the manual crew. What we actually do is we go all the way up driveways and we're basically dumping the cans into trucks like these or little smaller ones. And then we bring it down to what we call a packer and we dump it in there, and that's the manual crew service. So those old type of style trash men that you see, basically like a New York trash man. One of the major issues that we do deal with is one, the cans being oversized, meaning over 32 gallons. 45 is not okay, 50 is not okay. The second issue we end up dealing with is a lot of holes in the cans as well. That ends up dumping on us because we're a manual crew. We lift it above our heads. So please buy new cans. It gets all over us. We have to sit in that all day. It gets in our pores, all that jazz. So it does help when there's no holes in the cans. And our third issue would definitely be not bagging everything, meaning, okay, I'm going to throw away the whole newspaper, but expect it not to fly away. Definitely what I do enjoy about my job is, one, I get to keep a beach body all summer long, all winter long. I only got to pay for a gym membership. Like I said before, I get to know my customers. I get to know the people in my city. I get to learn their stories. You get to learn your city. You get to learn the people that you're around, and it's just an awesome experience. We have great people that work here as well, so it's a great environment also working with these people as well. What it's been like for me to work for the City of Riverside has been a tremendous growth, not only in my work self, but also in my personal life as well. And whatever development you're trying to do, they will try to make it happen for you. Oh, the camaraderie around here is probably one of the key points that do keep a lot of people going around here. For a lot of us, for a vast majority of our team, we do live here, and we take pride in where we live, what we do, and how we service people. That comes down and that's our name on it. It's something we take pride in. So I have lived in the City of Riverside, and I call it like a cultural melting pot. You never know what you're gonna get around here. So you get to learn a whole bunch of different aspects of life. My job has afforded me the opportunity to meet a lot of these people and get on a first name basis with them, and kind of almost like a family basis. It's opened my eyes to that there's a lot of generous people in the City of Riverside, and very open and willing to just be a part of the community. It's a beautiful thing.
This weekend, Riverside is the place to be with not one, but two exciting local vibes events kicking off on Saturday, May 18th. First up, rev your engines for the Creative Rides Car Show at Norte Vista High School from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can check out an array of cool cars, unique local art, and tasty treats from various food vendors. Then from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Lincoln Park, dive into the Arts and Music Festival. Enjoy live performances, delicious eats, handmade crafts, classic cars, and so much more. And the best part? It's all free. Riverside residents, you won't want to miss out on the fun happening right in your backyard. We hope to catch you out and about this weekend. Well, that's it for today's show, but don't go anywhere yet. We have a list of exciting events coming up across town next week. Want to learn more? Visit our community calendar at riversideca.gov/calendar. I'm Gabriella Madrigal, and thank you for tuning in to Inside Riverside.